Hiya, kids and cadets. Good morning. How's it going today? We've got three to work on. These came in yesterday. These were from my scrapper that delivers. He had picked these up from another gentleman at the scrap yard, made the deal outside the fence. So he gave 10 each for these. So I figured I would give him 70 for the whole kit and caboodle. He had spent 30 to get them, so he gets 40 bucks. I figured 10 each plus 10 delivery fee, so he got 40 reward for these. So both of these are Toros recyclers, and this here is a Bolens. I kind of looked at the Bolens already because the recoil wasn't bolted down. So I noticed no plug because I was turning over the blade, no compression. I thought the unit was shot, but somebody stole the plug out of it. Maybe they tried to fix it because the string's broken here on the recoil. So we're not going to mess with this one right now. It's a 2015. Serial number begins with 15. It's a 2015 Bolens. So I don't believe that it's a 20-inch. I think this is a secondary recoil. 11 Alpha Bravo Oscar Bravo Lima 765. I think this is a 21-inch, if I'm not mistaken, automatically. So it might not be a 25. Let me see if I can read the engine date code. High rear wheeler. Clucky, hang on. Okay, I can see the imprint right there. Data manufacture 15, so it is a 2015, 6/16 2015. So maybe it is a 20. I don't think it's a 20-inch. I really think it's a 21 with this size deck. Just coincidentally, the recoils from a 2015 and the engine serial's a 2015. Let's keep going on this thing. A lot of oil, no cover. You can see all the buildup here. So that's terrible for the engine. Let's see what the oil looks like. The cap was already loose. It's got fresh oil. But did they run it dry and add new oil to try to save it? I don't want to spend too much time on this one. I want to look at the Toros. I figured since I had you down here, would look it over. And bottom notch, I can barely get my fingers under the deck. Why on earth would you cut grass that low? Unless you were a golf course, and then you'd have a real type blade. Okay, Kohler powered. Let's look at these. Both 675s. Same sticker design. So that's kind of ironic. These are PHXT 675s. 149cc. Looks like it's a 2012, data manufacture 2012, the bottom line right there, 2012. Data manufacture 2012, so two 2012 machines. The other one's missing the sticker. How does tread wear look? Not bad here and not bad there. Missing the cover. This was folded down. That's the way I got it. We gotta check that out. Okay, both cables are in place. Both bail bars are there. Sorry, dyno. I'm gonna have to get you up in the stand. I can't do two things at once. Empty tank. Okay, so that's the deal on this one. Recoil is shot. It was already loose. I got Super Tech. Little rough on the paint back there. A Toro bag just came in yesterday too. Neighborhood scrapper. Brought me a couple of mowers. Oh, pre-filter. Hardly ever see that. It's been sitting around a while. Kind of moldy. Okay, let's try this one out. Let me get you on the stand so I can really take care of business. No more messing around. Time to get serious. What I'm going to do is get a rag and just double check my oil. Okay. Okay, what I may do is steal a recoil. I've got some Kohlers around. We could do that. And I have my DeWalt. Okay, it's got oil. Let me steal a recoil. Going to need a 10mm bit, which I have. Okay, I got a bunch of Kohlers here. One on a Husqvarna and another one on a Toro recycler. So give me a minute. Sorry, unprepared. Looks like I had this recoil off because it's all greased up. There's oil all over it. I'd rather have it oily than dry and rusty. Okay, somebody stole 2 bolts here on the muffler holding the thermostatic wafer. That's kind of weird. The other one has it. I doubt 2 of them would have fallen off. Oh, well, that sucks. It's pulling up the whole stud. This side is doing it too. I had that happen to me last week. Same thing, 2 out of 3 held. I got to get a 10 there and hold those down. Gosh darn it. A 10 open in or channel locks, anything. This is what you get with live television. Okay. I just might use, I've got a small adjustable I'm going to use. Okay, I should probably take a little bit of my juice, 50-50. I put the acetone ATF on these 2 turds to get the engine blocks off yesterday's machines. Brotherhood of the Brown just went by. Okay, there's one. So that goes back down. If these things haven't been taken off in a long time, they end up doing this, pulling up from the block. The wrong tool for the wrong job. Should have a open end using the box end. Okay. Get rid of that piece of junk. I gotta pull this off because I gotta use my deep socket to get this down. Okay, so that's that. Let me put a little drop of something on here, some grease, so I don't run into this nightmare 2 times in a row. Maybe I'll get my can of gas and put gas in this. Okay. So I had a sale yesterday. Pressure washer, Ryobi 3300 PSI. I paid $10 for it on a scrapper's trailer not too long ago. Couple months. Advertised it for $130. A young kid came out, and I got $120 for it, so I was happy. It just had some water in the bowl. Nothing else was wrong with it. It came with no tips, so I buy 5-pack of tips on Temu for a couple of bucks. That way I'm selling a complete deal with all the tips they need. Okay, let's pull this thing. Okay, safety brake is really, really rusty right here. It's not retracting, it's so rusty. Let me just pull on it and see if it turns over. Okay, good compression. What I'm going to do is juice it with Super Tack. If it fires off, I'll get my non-ethanol gas and put it in it. Maybe all that was wrong was the burnt out recoil. Kicked off nicely. It feels like it's got a engine vibration, like a bent blade, maybe. Just that brief run period there gave me the blade vibration, bent blade. Let me put like a couple of pours of petrol in it and start it. Sorry, these machines are dragging me down. 2012s are a bad year for today. No, I can't say that. You got to plow through and just keep moving it. Okay, that was plenty of petrol. Might as well put all this back together. This was stored outside. Everything is got surface rust on it. You could tell the rainwater was pooling back here under the tank. Kind of chilly today. Who's coming to town to get some nice weather? It's hard to see. Oh, United. Kind of overcast and dreary today, but it's probably better than northern Minnesota. I just want to see what's under here. If I can visually see any damage. Oh, okay, yep. I have not seen this kind of lift before. Split blade. So I see this thing. The belt's off track. Somebody try tightening this. So that may be our issue. It's not square on the adapter. choppy. Let me pick a mark here. Yeah, blade's off. This side's further down than the other side, but it could be because of this. Do you want to rectify it now? 5/8. Sometimes it's like that. Okay. I know it's more than 9/16. Okay, I got 5/8. Some of the MTDs are 9/16. Okay, I'm going to get a block of wood. Put it under here. Nothing. I'm going to get my breaker pipe tube. Just to get some leverage. Sorry guys, this is a lagathon. At least we can determine if it's a bent shaft or blade or whatever. Okay, there we go. That's what I needed. Okay, I smell a little gas. I think the bowl gasket might be compromised. We got it up on its side. I think it may be weeping through the bowl gasket. I smell gas and it looks damp. Okay. So they must have walloped something. I see some nicks here in the blade right there. Okay, this isn't even the right blade. I could feel some side to side. Never seen one like I said on this. Okay. That's probably an issue. You know what I mean? No matter how much you tighten it down, you got this big hole here. So that was a Harvey screw up, no spacer. So let me look through my junk blades. I think I've got a Toro curvy curve that I can just throw on temporarily. Yeah. But who knows, this thing might be bent. That's what I'm used to, the lift. You know what I mean? Okay, so that's the other issue. the plate here is caved in. It shouldn't have a high spot here in the middle. This thing's been pushed in right here. So I could take a hammer to this and try to push it down just temporarily until I can go to my junk section and get another one. I'll just use a 16-ounce plum hammer. Geez, we're going down a rabbit hole every time I turn around on this thing. Must be a burr on the plate. It's going on tight. Okay, so that explains it. Wrong blade was on here. Smelling that gas. Okay. Let me just see what we got. Okay, pretty close. I think that helped us out. Looks pretty close. The blade must have just been dull here and not bent. We're off a little bit right here on the plate. I'm going to try it just to see if it runs and then deal with straightening this up later. Okay, belt looks like it's on both pulleys. Still getting that smell. Gasoline. Okay, no tools in the way, old recoil out of the way. I'm going to try it, see if it runs on its own. Cable still rusty and in the on position. I say 2 pull Annie. Okay, I see what the deal is. I thought maybe the traction control cable was out of adjustment, but it's broken. I saw all the slack here and then pulled up on it, and it's still pulling up. So we got a rusty brake somewhere down here. There it is. So what do we got? The 119-2379. I have those in stock. Needs another traction control cable. So this thing had a bad cable, bad recoil. Blade was not the right one, but it started on the first pull. I'm kind of happy with this. So do we have time to look at this? You guys want to stick around for the second half of the show? Hopefully there's no big screw ups. I'll try to go as fast as I can. I'm going to put the handles up. Recoil is okay on this one, so hopefully we don't have any issues. Okay, this thing's kind of jammed up. This is going to be a disaster getting this thing all lined up again, but I'm going to keep going. Okay, we got another plane load coming in. Air Canada. Oh, the Canadians are bringing us money. I wonder if Trudeau's on that flight since he's given up his position. He needs a break in Southwest Florida. We need the tourist. So a plane full of Canadians coming down. Good old Air Canada, straight shot south. Okay, should have brought the rats out because we got Ratty Rat here on the cap. They were chewing this. Uh-oh. Low on oil. I might have to pour some oil in here. Okay, safety works. And it looks like the traction control has tension. Okay, where are we on the oil? Way down past the bottom hole. I got to add oil to this. Let me see if it even turns over. It does. Let me get oil. So, $70 into this mess. What do you think? You got one that's gonna work itself out. I'm just gonna put new oil in it because that's the closest thing to me. I get 6 quarts from Walmart, and then I put it in the smaller container so it's easy to pour. Because what I buy is in a bag and a cardboard box. And that's a son of a gun to pour out, so I pour it into a smaller container. 10:30. Oh wow, I'm getting good at this. I'm at the top hole on that random pour. So let's juice it with Super Tech. I do have the gas still next to me, so we'll just see if it kicks off. What do you say? Hey, make this one a quickie quick. Okay. Dino, make sure you're safe. Snaky, keep an eye on them. And then I'm going to pull. Okay, start and stall. It's got a kind of a funky fuel line. Some clear plastic, which is very brittle right now. Kind of rubbing against the governor arm, so that would have to be replaced with real rubber fuel line and not this plastic fuel line. So why was this one put out to the street? Okay, the traction control cable Z-bend is broken up at the handle. We got Ratty Rat, no cover, no filter. I should probably just tip it over and see if it's got a blade. Yeah, it's got a blade. Flat, but in place. Okay, let's try it. Try it or buy it. 1, 2, 3. This looked like it was jumping up on the recoil, but it's not. So we got a fuel issue. I put fuel in it. This fuel line's really funky. I can see fuel in the tube, but the tube's got dirt inside of it. Let me bring you down. Let me show you. Clear tube, it's hitting the linkage for the governor, putting pressure on it right there. Like they cut corners. You could see dirt in the line, and it's very brittle. So that's got to be changed out. So this would need some attention. Okay, one more try with juice. and then would go to town on the carburetor. What I may do is tilt it back and see if it engages the wheels at time of startup. Yeah, they're moving the wheels. I didn't have the safety brake down. That's why it wasn't starting. So carb work on this, and maybe another drive cable because the Z-bend is broken up at the handle. That's not going to last very long. I'm not going to send it out. Mickey Mouse, although Mickey Mouse is from Florida, still not going to send it out with his stamp of approval. Okay, so there we go. Two 2012s, 2015 Bolens. That's a basket case, but we'll try to get that one up to snuff. Long video, sorry. This first one was a disaster. This one went faster disaster. You guys continue to have a good rest of your day. Appreciate you coming out. Thanks for checking out yesterday's video with those two turds, the parts machines. Any questions, complaints, concerns, you can email me. Tommy.time@Yahoo. Send me what you're working on. What's fixed? What are you selling? Yada, yada, yada. We got more visitors coming in. Allegiant Airlines. I like their tail. They got a sunburst paint job on the tail. Allegiant going to more cities and states. They're really expanding. They go to secondary airports, stay away from the main airports where the landing fees are higher. They'll go to the outside airport in a major city, but they're cheap, $79 one way. Come on down to Southwest Florida. Thanks, guys. Adios, amigos. Tip your waitress and waitstaff. See you.